Hello everyone, Radar here with another grounded video. Today's video, the Ladybug Cafe. This is run by my mod, Zaz. And there is a ladybug that's around here somewhere, not that bee. Somewhere underneath the slew of foundations. And her name is Loretta. This is her, well, this is her sister. But she is the mascot for the cafe. So you come in, there's a couple little chairs, a little outdoor feelsy type thing. You follow the arrows, you come in, you place your order, you got your different types of coffee. Mild, medium, dark. You pick up your order right here. When we get vertical half walls, there'll be an actual piece sticking out to kind of separate them a little bit. This is the part where you lift it up to get behind there and bring it back down, so employees only. You can't just duck underneath it. And then this is the back storage. And of course, you have the one guy looking for whatever back here. And there is a little kind of a trapdoor type area that leads down to the soup kitchen down below. Soup kitchen will be a build later in the Crimson Keep series, because that's what this is. We're still in the Crimson Keep series that I've been working on. That build will be later on, and it'll all eventually get linked back together, so you can check it out as it gets done. But so this is the back storage area, the countertops, and then the bunch of different tables. And it is almost time for those lights to come on. So before we switch over to creative, I'm just wait for the lights to pop up. When I first did this, we didn't have the nice curved roof pieces, so the roof didn't look quite like that, and I didn't have the ability to put signs on the wall for whatever reason. That eventually got fixed. The light should be coming on in about 20 seconds. Yeah. So I'm just going to wait for that to pop up real quick. I want the lights to come on. That way I can just kind of see what it looks like at night, and then we'll switch over to creative and actually get to building this little cafe. Yes, Luna, we hear you. This is my cat, Luna. She thinks she deserves treats because I'm talking to the microphone. There go the lights. I love how they come on here. They don't all just pop on at once. They slowly turn on together to make a nice, well-lit room. All right, so let's go ahead and pause and get over to creative and actually build this. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, here we are back in creative. I've already kind of started laying it out. There is the little drop down area for the area down below for a future build video. I'll get to that in, like I said, a future build video. But this building is 6 across the front by 7 front to back. So we count the 3 sections of foundation, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. Now these walls are sunk halfway down just to make them look like half walls. Like I said, we are getting half walls very soon, and we'll be able to do that then. And then, because I didn't want to have a door that was off-centered, I just went with a double frame. That way I could have the 2 of them together. And then rotate this way. I don't remember how far back it stays to the halfway point. I think it's to here. If you're curious why I have all those clovers, I needed to cut some stuff down and make space and just pick them all up. That way it wouldn't lag so hard. So we're going to do 1 angled stem wall and then just solid stem walls across. We're leaving that gap right there to give that kind of open air kind of look to it, except we're not going to do one right there. That is going to be also the angled stem wall. Same thing on this side. We're going to do a regular wall coming off of there as soon as I find it. Leaving the gap. We want that gap for the open air look. And then from here we can hop up top. And since I'm already kind of going that way, I'm just going to throw in some of the roof pieces. Now these are just regular roof pieces all the way across. I could have rounded the corners. I decided I wanted to go with the squares. And then to do the back side also has the roof pieces. Yes, I know if it rains, that's not going to drain anywhere, but we'll get there when we get there. All right. Oh, before I fall off the edge. Now for this one, I went for the more expensive floors because I wanted to have the nice looking roof. So all the way across the back, it's 2 solid rows. And then up the sides, it's all the way up. Same thing here. And then there was one in the center here, and one in the center right here. And that's it. Now we're going to go to The wrong button again. Little curved half floors on these guys. The other ones are the actual stem floor, the curved ones, the full one, not the half. And that's the roof. So now we get inside and we do the actual, building. Of course, because it's the Ladybug Head Cafe, I was able to mount a Ladybug Head. Oh, I had it. There we go. Roughly right there. So it's as close to the center. I mean, it's off just a little bit because it's on this frame and not that one. But it is what it is. All right, now the back storage area is not one wall section. It's a wall section and a half. So that took me a little bit to get that lined up just right, but apparently this one wants to pop right into place. So let's just go all the way across. You basically want to be halfway on that floor piece up there. You want to have just a little bit of that floor sticking out. And then we're going to continue this all the way across, leaving the last section right there. Now, even with the foundations I have here, we'll bring out the front counter. This wall changes because this is where I have the, you pick up your stuffs area. Oops, so we don't want that through there. Get in the guy's way. All right, let's do the shelves in the back in the storage area. And then obviously not going to put anything here because that's our way down. But I think I might have put something there anyway because it would still work. Let's see if it's going to be problematic. I'll just go over one. I mean, it's not. They're not used for storage. They're just there for display. Probably making the complete picture. Now these I typically do about two of these up here. Because if you've ever seen the back storeroom of, well, any place really, all kinds of stuff back there. Like I said, there was that one guy right here. Zaz wanted to wear acorn armor, which is why they're wearing acorn armor in my survival file. In here, we'll just do a light underneath each. See the little, where the two shelves meet? You just do a light right underneath that. That way you can kind of get about even spacing. Okay, that's the storeroom. And of course, you go to any coffee shop, like the big name brands. They've got the boards up top for you to, look up, read your order, tell them what you want. It takes 15 minutes to tell them what one drink you want. Then they have the people who just want just their coffee. Whether it's a dark roast, medium roast, or a blonde roast. That's what it was. Oh yeah, one more here. Wait, this one was different. This one got a different light. That's the pickup light. And so we don't have any other way to denote that. Same thing. Oh, there we go. We have our guys behind the counter making the drinks. Or whatever else they're making here. Fencing. And that's just so I can kind of keep the tables from getting in the way of being able to get in and move around. It's still a tight fit, because they did put a bunch of tables in here. But then you can put all kinds of signs on the walls. Okay. You can even put signs back here too if you want, but I don't see a reason to do that personally. Okay, now we're going to switch to the little normal chairs, as they're called. And then I want to switch to a table. The reason I put the chair in first, I want to get the table in as close as possible. Although letting us put the chairs close to the tables again. Nice. Or else that's just how my creative file works, and it doesn't work that way in the real game. Who knows? Put one there. We had 4 small tables and 1 kind of big table. We'll press the right button eventually. And then 2 tables kind of right in the center, really close to each other for the bigger parties. That is not close to centered at all. There we go. That's better. Probably still way off or whatever. And then you just put your chairs in. Obviously, you still can't put them super close. Also, too, if you don't face them right at the table, you can put them right up against or even into the table, apparently. But if you make them face the table, you can't put them that close. I can't push chairs in. And then, to top it all off, lights. I definitely try to put lights above the tables as close as possible. I mean, then you can just add more lights however you want to do it. Granted, these are not the cheap lights. I also did have a light above each barista area back here. That way there's a bit of symmetry there. Let me go ahead and just put a light all the way to the edge. There. But that is the Ladybug Head Cafe. Oh my lord, I can't speak. Built that. Didn't take too long. Because there's not a whole lot built into it. But definitely went through, had some fun with that. So if you guys like this content and would like to see more like it, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. Turn on the bell for notifications. Until the next video, you guys have a good one.